As you can see, I've given up shooting video in my bedroom. Video I'm posting to YouTube anyway. I'd like to say that it had something to do with lighting or something technical, but really the couch is just much more comfortable. So with that being said, this is my comic pool list for May 11th, 2016. Starting off, it's Arrow the Dark Archer, issues 8 and 9. So I'm once again caught up. In these two issues, Malcolm finishes his confession, and what happened in the Ashkiri Temple is revealed. If I were Lourdes, I would be pissed at Merlin too. Good issues as usual, but reading them back to back, I really think this title would read better in trade. Next, it's Constantine the Hellblazer, number 12. Double-crossing Blythe has come back to bite John in his bony ass as he attempts to negotiate with Lord Neuron for the release of Oliver's children. Now, I really enjoyed the artwork in this issue by Eric Donovan. Not quite back to Riley Rossmo's quirk level, but it's much better than Travel Foreman's, who again isn't a bad artist. I just didn't like his style for this title, especially because it was such an abrupt change in tone from Rossmo. I know I'm obsessed with Riley Rossmo on this title. What can I say? He just does it for me. Anyway, I can't wait to see how the story arc concludes in the next issue. Next, and new this week, is Satellite Falling, issue number 1. Lily is a lone human living on a space station full of aliens. While she deals with ghosts from her past, she makes a living as a galactic bounty hunter. In this issue, she gets roped into taking on a job for the local police to infiltrate a drug ring. Excellent first issue. It's part space opera, part crime drama, with some freaky, gender-bending, interspecies alien love thrown in there too. Great story by Steve Horton, with excellent artwork by Stephen Thompson. I'm really looking forward to seeing where this series goes. Next up, it's Darth Vader, number 20. So we're still in the Shu-Torun War story arc. Officially. But thankfully, we're no longer on the planet and dealing with all that Civil War crap. Because frankly, if a Marvel Civil War doesn't have Iron Man and Cap in it, I'm really not that interested. In this issue, Vader has been called back to his master, the Emperor, and given a new mission. He, in turn, sends 000 and BT on a mission of their own. Again, this is not my favorite comic in the Star Wars Marvelverse, but I do like how Vader is portrayed. There's a conversation in this issue between Vader and the Emperor, which shows he knows exactly what's going on and that he's not this mindless puppet that many people think he is. Next is Doctor Who, the 12th Doctor, Year 2, Number 5. This one-off story starts with a fourth wall-breaking doctor warning us, the readers, to stop reading this comic. I won't spoil it for you, but we get the return of one of Season 8's weirdest villains from one of its best episodes. And no, it's not an egg or trees. It was a pretty good story overall. I would have kind of liked it to last another issue, but given that the premise was rather gimmicky, it's probably better that it didn't. Next, it's Preacher number 1. In preparation of its upcoming TV series based on this title, AMC with Vertigo has released this special edition re-release of issue number 1. It actually comes out next week, but you can currently read it for free, like I did, on DC's digital channels on Amazon, iTunes, Google, yada yada. It tells the tale of superpower-possessing man of the cloth Jesse Custer, his criminally minded ex-girlfriend Tulip O'Hare, and mysterious Irish booze hound Cassidy. I thought this was a good read, but I probably won't rush out to get caught up on it. But I will tune into the show starting May 22nd. And speaking of free comics, I don't usually do Free Comic Day because since there's no comic store locally, I get most of my titles through the mail or digitally. But when I heard about what was in this Dark Horse Free Comic Day title, I had to track it down. Now this issue has a Hellboy short, which was cool. I always thought Hellboy would be a title I'd like, and I did enjoy this, so I may have to pick up some back issues and give it a read. There was also a preview of Alien Defiance, which I didn't read because since I'm reading this title, I didn't want to spoil anything. But the main reason I wanted to read this was for the Serenity story. Serenity, as you know, was based on the sci-fi series Firefly by Joss Whedon. Now this takes place after the events of the comic series Serenity Leaves on the Wind, spoilers, where Zoe gave birth to baby Emma. In this tale, The Warrior and the Wind, River tells Emma a bedtime story about a lonely warrior woman who falls in love with the wind, and the motley cast of characters they meet in their adventures together. This sweet story by Chris Robertson features whimsical artwork by Stephen Byrne, and while it's only 8 pages long, I guarantee it will put a tear in the eye of even the hardest of browncoats. Well, that's it for this week's pull. Thanks a lot for watching. As always, I invite you to hit like and subscribe, and please leave me a comment. And let me give a quick shout out to Ghost Critic, who mentioned me on his channel. I'll put a link in the description below. And I'm super excited to have hit 200 subscribers. Hooray! Thank you all so much. I couldn't have done it without you, literally. I really do appreciate it. It's hard for me to believe that there are that many people out there that actually want to listen to what I'm saying. So until next time, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes!